All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me. And really busy, but I don't know anything already. Work have to go on. But anyways, as you guys know, normal, smash the like button. Like target. I'm gonna put a like target on this one. 200. Small, relatively small. But in the meantime, when I hit the like button, when you try achieve or help me achieve the like target, just hit the subscribe button because my subscribe target 50,000 by the end of the year. So even if you're not subscribed now, when you see the video again or see the channel again, hit that subscribe button. But in the same sense, turn on the notification bell and also share the content. So we're gonna speak about Michail Ricketts, the president of the Jamaica Football Federation. Now, he come out boldly. Don't plan to resign. Well, was there questions of him being resigned? Of course, people would ask that question. Why not? This was a failure of a campaign. So why not resign? But let's hear what he has to say about it. Let's hear what he has to say about it, people. I'm going to go into the But anyways, I'm going to show you exactly what's happening, people. I'm going to show you guys what's happening. So, as you know, Big Mike, Big Ricky. Hey, Ricky. Rick. Anyways, the president of the Jamaica Football Federation, Michail Ricketts, says he has no intention to resign despite the senior men's national football team failure to qualify for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. All right. Make it a little more clear. Good. So that you guys can see it. I think there's a voice note as well. So this is the voice note. Let me put in my earphones so that I can hear. Hopefully not cause no bad word. Make it look bad. Let me take off song so you guys can hear what's happening. Let's hear. We're all going to listen together.
There are 211 countries in FIFA.
211 countries in FIFA.
33 have never qualified.
133 have never qualified for a World Cup. Okay.
With the little resources we have, Jamaica has done so very well. I am very, very disappointed that we have not done. The social impact that qualifying for the World Cup would have on this nation is measurable, and that makes me a bitterly disappointed person. All things considered, around the Caribbean, we could say we're on the same level. Jamaica is far above that.
Okay, so the social intervention of qualifying for the World Cup. Yeah, good point. Yeah, because I do believe that it would have been let me get by the music on board. Soft and cool and nice. Yeah. I do believe that he made a good point in regards to what it would have done in qualifying for the World Cup. And yes, there's a lot of countries who have never qualified for World Cup. And yes, we do have minimal resources. And yes, we have done really well with the minimal resources. But could we have done better? Could we have done a little bit better? And personally, I do believe we could have done a little bit better. Time will come in which we will see different aspects of it. But as I said, I do believe we could have done a little bit better. He has a point. He does has a point. But in the same sense, what was the objective? What is your objective as a leader, as the head of the Jamaica Football Association? Did you meet those objectives? Who holds you accountable for not meeting those objectives? Is it a case in which we could fail the next campaign, fail the other campaign after that, and you are still in power? You are the person still running things. Then that has to change. Because there has to be some level of accountability, just as though you can be the one to pull the trigger and the coach not performing, not getting the result. Just the same, someone can pull the trigger when you are the one not performing and getting the result. If that is the case, you must be held accountable. And I think that due to the failure, many years of failure, is why the reason why we're here right now. So no one wants to invest. No one wants to participate. No one wants to put their interest in the football because of the years of failure, the years of mismanagement, the years of, how could I put it now? Money fuddly duddly. the funny dud that you guys are handling with the money. So people do not have trust in the program to really invest so that the resources that you lack right now, you can double up on it. You can top up on it. So I do think that if you don't want to resign, you must clean inside house. If you don't want to clean inside house, well, something is wrong. Then that means there's going to be a serious petition going straight to the head of FIFA about your or you're conducting yourself. Because at the end of the day, accountability must take precedent in everything. Every aspect of life, accountability. You check if you have a phone here, yes, it's accounted for. You check your bank balance, if you have the money in there, yes, it's in there. If you're not performing as the head, as the president of the JFF, if things are not going right under your command, you must be held accountable for it. It's not a case in which you're going to say, yes, I went wrong here, I went wrong there. There has to be some form of accountability where you are being held accountable for underperforming, just the same as though you want to hold the coaches accountable for not performing, not getting the result. As you said, you are bitterly disappointed in not making to the World Cup qualifiers. You are bitterly disappointed in not making to the World Cup, I should have said. Yeah, sorry. May it go and come. But since you are bitterly disappointed and you could take up the mantle and fire the previous coach, you must be held accountable as well for the failure. You have to be held accountable. You are part of the failure. You are a major part of the failure. The coaching staff right there is a major part of the failure. Yes, the coach who is in position right now, he recently got the job, but he has to hold some level of accountability because he was a part of the previous regime. And we could have seen where you guys brought him in to really take over. We saw that. We knew the direction that was going. So you can only say you guys put in forefront planning, which means that you guys didn't have enough faith and confidence. So you should have acted earlier rather than acting now. So who is going to take accountability for that aspect of the football or that aspect of the decision making that you guys are doing? Why my camera ever tilt? So, yes, I personally, Mr. Ricketts, I'm being honest, I personally would want to see you resign because I do believe that you did not do more than sufficiently enough. I personally, it's my personal opinion. I can be wrong. I can be so wrong. I can be so wrong. And if I'm wrong, I will accept my wrong. But for me, I do believe that you could have done a lot better. And you resigning, I do believe that it's not only resigning because I do think that there's going to be people coming in the same system, nothing's going to change. So you resigning won't really fix anything. Just as though the coach, you firing the coach didn't fix anything. Because we're going to a different World Cup campaign with the same management, just a different coach. So the mentality in the back room, separate from the coach, might remain the same. So decision can be made without even the coach's decision or the coach's knowledge. So we want to move away from that. So if you don't plan to resign, you need to sort out in-house aspect so that we can see a direction where football is going that we as fans are acceptable about it. Now I'm looking forward to see if there's going to be fans inside of the Jamaica Premier League games, because yeah, obviously fans are allowed because fans can go inside of the we have fans now going to watch track and field. So obviously, so anyways, I won't go any further, blabbering long enough. Guys, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, people. 50K by the end of the year starts right now. It starts right now, today. Big up, people. See you guys again, and I am out.